Lembaga Tabung Haji has denied allegation that it's facing a financial squeeze and claims that it is able to return all depositors' fund if necessary. Group MD Johan Abdullah points out that the pilgrimage fund had a surplus of net asset of 1.44 billion ringgit as stated in Tabung Haji's latest annual report. These clarifications follow Pandan MP Rafizi Ramli's statement claiming that Tabung Haji is in a deficit position of 3 billion ringgit due to investment losses. Abdullah brushed off the allegations and asked the lawmaker not to politicize Tabung Haji. Speaking at a media briefing, Johan said that in fact, the 3 billion ringgit figure is unrealized losses that are not required to be set off against the total profit, unless Tabung Haji sells off those investments. He also stressed that Tabung Haji's accounts were audited by the Auditor General. He added that the fund's deposits are guaranteed by the government, but in the 53 years of its existence, it has never invoked that guarantee. Also, being in such a deficit would mean that Tabung Haji would not be able to pay dividends, which would mean violating the 1995 Lembaga Tabung Haji Act. Tax experts are concerned that the government may have to recalibrate Budget 2017 next year because of the global economic outlook and volatile oil prices. Taxon Malaysia Chairman Verinderjit Singh says the government's aim of collecting an extra 10 billion ringgit in income taxes next year is highly optimistic. According to Budget 2017, the income tax collection is expected to reach about 112 billion ringgit, compared with a revised estimation in 2016 of 102 billion ringgit. In 2015, the government collected some 104 billion ringgit. Taxon Executive Director Kang Beng Ho says it is important for government officials to know the skills of estimating, as the allocation of budget will be based on these estimations. Taxon believes that a recalibration could be on the cards in the first or second quarter of 2017. MISC's third quarter profit has taken a big hit due to weak oil prices. Net profit plunged 72% to only 134 million ringgit as its petroleum segment sank into the red. Aside from that, the company's LNG and heavy engineering segment also reported weaker performance. Revenue was also down 8.8% to 2.3 billion ringgit as opposed to 2.5 billion a year ago. MISC did not declare any dividend. Looking ahead, the shipping giant said the LNG shipping market is currently overwhelmed by the number of unused new-build deliveries. This will continue to dampen the long and short-term charter markets. However, it expects present portfolio of long-term charters to be the main pillar, supporting the steady financial performance of its LNG business segment. Overall, it says order book replenishment will remain challenging, while underused assets may subject the group to impairment charges. This will significantly affect the current year's financial results. Petronas Gas has managed to stay in profit in the third quarter. Earnings came in at about 423 million ringgit, up 39% from 305 million ringgit a year ago. However, the improvement was due to the previous year's forex loss on its US dollar finance lease liabilities, totaling over 167 million ringgit. Stripping off the forex impact, Petgas said its profit was actually down 11% due to higher operating costs and tax expenses. Revenue, meanwhile, was up 2% to 1.16 billion ringgit last year, mainly driven by higher utility revenue. Petgas announced a 15-cent third interim dividend. Going forward, it expects its performance to remain steady amidst the challenging economic environment. This is due to the strong and stable income streams from existing gas processing agreements, gas transportation agreements, and a regasification service agreement signed with Petronas. Persona Metro Holdings has bagged a job to build Central Plaza iCity in Shah Alam, a project that's worth 488 million ringgit. In a Bursa filing, the company said it has received a letter of award from Central Plaza iCity Real Estate Sdn Bhd, who is the owner of the proposed mall. The project will span over 20 months starting tomorrow, and it is expected to contribute positively to Persona Metro's earnings during the project duration. The construction company intends to fund the project via internally generated funds and bank borrowings.